Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Guild Wars 2 here with 10 and more. We are outside the Queen's Palace here in Divinity's Reach, right in the Upper City Gardens. A nice, lovely little location with tons of like this I don't know what you'd call this really, isn't it? Like an astuarium or something like that, of something of the stars. This wonderful garden here. Yeah, we're going to continue on with our journey to investigate Minister Arton, who has supposedly betrayed the Seraph, and we're going to go warn Queen Jenna right now. So let's go and meet the Queen, shall we? There she is, our Royal Highness. There's Minister Arton himself. Let's get a good look at Mr. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, you'll guard the Queen. Yeah, sure. Right, okay, let's go have a look at some of these pieces. Here's Minister Arton. He expected me to approach, really. And here's the Shining Blade, or the Seraph Guard come to Minister Cordicus. He's the one. You're stirring up quite a fuss with these accusations. Let's hope you find the evidence to justify this commotion. I will, Minister, and I look forward to presenting it to the Queen. Here's like, yeah, here's the like, basically the Prime Minister kind of thing. The next in line, Queen Jenna herself. Does she have anything to say? Arton served as Minister under my father, the King. He's always been supportive of my role. Could he really be working against me? You could use our dignity here or our charm. So let's go. Captain convinced that you communicate with Miss Arton, Your Majesty. Council, ensure your safety. Majesty, I'll look into this. Yes, we'll choose the first one. Thank you, Hero. I'm glad to know this matter is in good hands. You'll be safe, Your Majesty, and I'll discover the truth of this. I swear it. Countess Anise. Accusing your minister in front of the Queen. I knew you were bold, but I didn't realise you were fearless. Not fearless, determined. That traitor won't get away with this. And finally, Logan. Maybe Hal transferred out of Taverna's unit because he found out what Taverna did. See how much he can tell you about the Falcon's disappearance. If he knows something, I'll get him to talk. Good. I want him to make sure Jenna's safe, so you're on your own. Find Hal at the eastern edge of Divinity's Reach and see what he knows. I'll check in soon. So let's go and find this Sgt Howe. The eastern edge of Divinity's Reach. So, in Rookton then, or something? Yep, he's in Rookton. So we'll just teleport to the Rookton waypoint, and we'll head over. And yes, remember this this section I told you before is basically like kind of like the Ascalonian kind of quarter, named after. Is it Prince Rurik? I think it's Prince Rurik from the first game, who was the leader of the Ascalon Kingdom. I believe he died in the first game, right at the beginning. Spoilers. So yeah, we're going to look around this Ascalonian kind of architecture and go and find this Sgt Howe, who's over here. A named NPC, Kenna. Who are you? I should be moving these barrels aside, but well, they're heavier than they look. That's how you build muscle. Keep at it. There's a bunch of NPCs, like I said in the video before. I love walking around the cities here. There's just tons of stuff to do, stuff to see. Landra's shopkeeper. He sells cooking stuff by the sound of things. Can we get rid of all of our junk? There we go. Thank you. Right, let's go and find Hal. He seems to be up here. There's a few named people here. Who are you guys? Alira Baptiste. Surprised? You're looking at the most fearless warrior that's ever lived. Any challenge, any danger, I will boldly face it without fear, without hesitation. Wow. Glad to see you're suitably impressed. That's how I feel about myself all the time. People tell me I was meant for other things in life. They're just jealous of my talent. I know exactly what you mean. Ha! I see a kindred spirit in you, friend. Well then, let's give this sanctioned celebration to our mutual ability to inspire awe to us. Is this like an adventuring party? These three are impossible. It's like I'm the only one with any common sense. It feels like it's been my responsibility to look after them since we were children. That sounds tough. Yeah, our families have known each other for generations, so we've been friends since we were kids. And it's always the same. Illyria picks a fight, gets knocked out, and I have to keep her up. And Aquila. What about Aquila? It goes too far sometimes, you know, with the burning and such. And Kendon, he's got a good heart, but sometimes he's just not too bright. I never give them up. It's not easy being me. Hang in there, you'll get through. So yes, it's kind of like a little adventuring party that you can kind of speak to all these people about. Seems great. Let's go up and speak to Sergeant Howe. Here he is. Ah. Ah, that's right. So our search takes us full circle to where we began this journey, um, back at Blackhaven. So let's travel there now, shall we? The Delirium Waypoint, and have a little look. Okay, let's begin this story step. Acquisition. Accusation, yeah. Right, here we go. Here comes trouble. I'm not trouble. Is there something else going on? Oh, that blocks me from coming in. Hello? Ah, bandits, I see. Okay, well, let's deal with this then. The only way we know how. With our massive hammer. There we go. Stop the mortar attack. There's mortars? Oh, okay. Or I'll just go over there myself and take them out. I mean, the bridge is right there. There we go. Yeah, some hero has come along. Did I just... Oh, okay. Interesting. Can I do it on our own? Oh, we can. Maybe that will work. That's an interesting way. I don't think you're really supposed to do it this way, but never mind. There we are. Let's go speak with the line guard on duty. Line guard Dansky, who's on the wall. Let's go find her. I think once we get to the next chapter, this is chapter 3 of our story, we'll do a little cosmetic upgrade to kind of signify that we've raised ourselves up in the ranks. I've got a few ideas of what we could look like, and I think that'll be a good kind of like benchmark between the different chapters. So, Lion Guard Dansky, hello. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so I'm meant to go through Keswick's Hills, which is the region we're in. Okay, we've got some new armor stuff here. Let's take the power ones. Also got a basic salvage kit there. Where is that? There. And some more goodie bags. So let's equip this because it's a bit better than ours. And then let's unlock these. So we've got some light armor, a better shield, which we can equip. A trident, which is an underwater weapon. I haven't showed you the underwater weapons, but it's better than our current spear, so we'll equip that. We'll do our usual of just dismantling stuff we don't want. Boop, 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 dip, boop. There we go. Consume all these. Oh, we've got one more bag. It's another torch. We're not going to use the torch. And then, yeah, get rid of that. And then done. We can get rid of that hammer now, actually, as well, because we don't need that. And then we'll leave the instance. We're almost 21. I don't know if you saw that down there. Level 21, almost. And at 21 there's a nice a new thing that we will unlock. We'll unlock the next part of our build craft, which will be the specializations and the traits that we can unlock, which is super cool. So let's head uh, over here to where there was going to be a. This is where the patrol was. Currently, the gap waypoint is contested, so we can't teleport there, but we can teleport over here to the cabin hold camp. So we will do so. It's just a place that I've unlocked while doing map completion in this area. Oh, let's change the colour on our on our trousers here. They look awful. Right, let's change the dyes, and let's just get all the custom colours back to more in line with our current outfit. Colour looks a bit bad, but like I say, we'll change it with cosmetics later on down the line. I wonder if we can maybe help out with the contested area before we go that mission. See what's going on. Probably, by the looks of things, centaurs running around. This area is ripe. The whole of this kind of Crichton area is kind of ripe with centaurs. There's a toxic spider queen. That's something. She's a champion, level 20 champion. That's something we won't be able to deal with ourselves in the area. Why is this contested? There's a centaur here, but there doesn't seem to be any events or anything around. I don't know. There's the toxic spider queen. You can see she's got a gold ring, which means she's a champion, which very difficult to deal with. This level 20 hunter is going to, well, yeah, ranger is going to try and take care of it, but there's nothing that nothing we can do about that. So let's just enter the in story instance liberation. So who in the ministry has that kind of ambitions for power? We've not really had that many dealings for now. So we need to be. We should really start investigating the ministry a bit more. Right, let's go and deal with these bandits with our friend and mentor here, Logan Thackeray. Taking out some of these cannons. It's a whole bunch of people. Here we go. Intruders. That's it. We are intruding. Smack. Smack. That's it. We've leveled up to level 20. That can wait. More bandits. Who's that? Smiling Samus. Oh, we took a hit from that. Let's whack him into the next. Boom. Boom. Let's get our shout to get all our boons. Whack. Here's some more bandits here. Let's take this guy out. And make our way to hopefully find our sister here. There we go, done. Bam. Cordicus. Yes, let's open this door. Hopefully my sister is here. There she is. Deborah. Okay, we get some more goods here. We get a spirit shard, which is because normally that would be, I think that's normally something else, but because I've already got a level 80 character, they gave us a spirit shard. Some embodied coin purses, a new set of masterwork armor, and a ring. We'll get that stuff. And yeah, this is Deborah. You never gave up on me. Thank you. I'm lucky to have a hero in the family. It's alright, Deb. I'm here now. Those bandits will never threaten you again. So you've got some other prisoners here. Ha! Tell those centaur slags I ain't dead yet. They beat me, starved me, tortured me, and tried to sell me as a slave, but I'm still upright with a little help from this wall here. Everything's going to be alright. You're safe now. Deborah always said her family would never forget her. These ain't much left at the Falcon Company, but we'll be back thanks to you. We'll get you home soon. Sure, I'm glad to see the colours of the Seraph. If you and Captain Thackeray hadn't shown up when you did, there wouldn't be anything left of me to rescue. Thanks. Those are the people. See if Thackeray has anything to say. I don't think he does. Nice work. The Seraph will transport these injured soldiers to the Divinity Reach. They'll be given a hero's welcome. Thanks, Logan. We'll never forget what you did for us today. And yeah, so we've saved Deborah. Now, interesting thing, she now should be... We've completed Chapter 2 now. So if I go into our little story journal here, my story... Treacher to the Queen. Treacher to the Queen is the next one. Yeah, the fall of the Falcon Company. We attacked the bandit camp and found the survivors of the Falcon Company. I reunited with my sister at last. I'm so glad to see her again. Though her ordeal was difficult, she'll be safe now in Divinity's Reach. I received a letter from the Royal Palace requesting I come for an audience with the Queen. I'd better make haste. And that will all happen once we reach level 30. So a few things. Now that's been dealt with. Now we should have Deborah. I don't know if you remember me saying that the home district kind of develops as we continue. But so Deborah now should appear in the home district. Did I teleport to the right place? I did, yeah. So we go in here, we'll check that out, and then we'll talk about this next level we got and this next interesting thing we have to develop. So here's the orphanage that we saved. That's all nice and good. We came to look around. We have some of these NPCs here. Zachariah. Do we know a Zachariah? How is that civilian like you sees more Camden than any 10 soldiers I know? You're making us look bad, my friend. It's simply not possible. The seraph are the real heroes here. So we've got various different merchants and things like that. Let's continue to look around. So the hospital should be down back here somewhere. The hospital that we didn't manage to get saved. Is it here? Have they rebuilt it? They have. I think they have rebuilt it here. If you look around. So yes. I can't quite remember where Deborah is kept. I say where Deborah is kept. Let's have a continue to little walk around. So we've got other NPCs here, and like I say, once like we're further along in the story, this will continue to get more and more populated with more people that we know. So an old woman here. So an alleyway here. I do know that if you choose the living in the streets bit, this is where your living in the streets bit will appear. So where that story will take place anyway. Yeah, and so we continue to walk around. There's a passage back to the Vintage Reach. Some more people. Some more things down here. There's a little carnival thing there, which is what we've seen. Let's go around here and have a little tour. There is an actual tour guide here that you can kind of walk around and follow. Like for instance, this stuff over here, like this exalted chest, that's something I've unlocked somewhere else, so I can loot that every day. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that show up here, a bunch of things you can do, and merchants and things. So yeah, this is the growing. I think this was the idea of this was meant to be like kind of like the player housing kind of idea. Is she in here? Old man, no. So, but yeah, this is the home instance when you can enter it during normal time, and yeah, it has all this kind of cool information and things. Let's just have a look in. You can go in some of these buildings. Let's have a little look around here. Nothing of interest. I don't know if this is my house, if this is Lord Farron's house. But yeah, just want to show this off, this kind of mechanic here. Anyway, right, let's talk about the level up. So level 21. We've got some more hero points. We've got access to specializations and traits. So something that it doesn't tell you when you create a character is later on in the game, beyond choosing your base class, you can then split off into kind of like subclasses. And the Guardian at the moment, in the current state, has two specializations. There's the Dragon Hunter, which gives you access to a longbow and then a bunch of different skills. And there's a Firebrand, which I have talked about these two before, I think. That gets you the ability to wield axes and a bunch of other skills as well. But for now, we have unlocked the skills I've been buying. We have unlocked these specializations, which when we get to put into like these slots, you can have like at maximum 3 trees. So let's go and have a look at them, shall we? So we've got 16 points to spend, which means we can start putting in some stuff in our skill trees. So Zeal here, each one consists of let's go back to the build tree. Each one consists of like 3 minor traits, which you'll see when we buy them, and like a choice of 3 major traits in each tree. So let's just go through and read the Zeal's basic form. So Zeal, so you sear a magic symbol into the target area, damage foes, and granting resolution to allies, and that gets done when we are struck while below 75 point health. So it gives us a bunch of stuff there. Later on, the mages, the 3 Thirst mages, give us boons when Aegis ends. Gives us increased strike damage to burning foes. That might be nice for us. Gain might when our Virtue 1 passive effect triggers, and gain more might when wielding a scepter. Might is a good buff to get on a power type thing. So that could be interesting. We're only going to look at the first 4. So gain a light aura and blind foes when you activate Virtue Skill 1. That might be interesting. Yeah, the code gives blindness. Gain fury while you strike a rider that has burning stacks over the threshold. That could be interesting to have. Precision is increased, which gives us improved crit chance. Gain resolution when we use a healing skill. We haven't had to heal that much. Valor, gain Aegis when you're struck while below 50% health. Other bits. So this one seems a bit more defensive. Those two seem a bit more attack oriented. Lose conditions at every interval. That could be interesting. Cast Lesser Smite when you use a heal, which does the above stuff there, so damage and stuff. Focus Mastery, so focus skills grant you protection, so that we're wielding a focus, which is one of the weapons I showed you. Honor, gain Vigor when you critically strike, so that will help us dodge more when we crit. Increase your healing to other allies each time you block an attack. So this is, again, a more defensive and supportive role. And then virtues here. Virtues apply boons to allies when activated. So when we activate our instance, our justice virtue, we could be giving might to our allies around us, and I think that does include us as well. And some of the majors are strike damage increase where you have Aegis, which is a lot. Gain resolution and Aegis when disabled. Consecrations gain reduced. So consecrations are a type of see, this is a concentration. It's a type of weapon attack, so that would apply to those. I think we're going to go with, I kind of like the idea of Radiance to kind of maybe get some of this thingy fire, but I also like the idea of getting Zealous Scepter, getting Might when we summon that. So I'm going to train up to at least there in the specializations. We have a bunch of skill points left, but I might save them to unlock some more skills and things later when we get access to our elite skill, which is kind of like an ultimate ability. So here we go. Let's slot in our Zeal, and you notice we've got Zealous Restoration. Then we can choose one of the next three. Let's take this Scepter one to get Might when we cast our skill 1, which will give us increasing damage. We might as well get this one. So symbols inflict vulnerability on foes, deal increased strike damage to vulnerable foes, and we do have a lot of symbols. So our main attack gives us a symbol. There's also where's that other thing? Was this? Yes, so this gives us a symbol as well when we're below 75. So we have a few symbols. So let's gain the next minor as well. To get access to that, because that will buff our stuff up as well. Right, okay. Access to specializations. That is all done. So that's going to be the end of this episode. And I'll see you next time when we start Chapter 3 of 10 Story. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.